Hello and welcome to my All the Mods 10 playthrough. My name is Tony Two Dimes and I suck at Minecraft just as much as I suck at YouTube. Alright guys, so this is going to be basically episode 1 of a mid-game playthrough here. The idea is that we're going to skip over all the boring nonsense that goes on at the beginning of getting all to the point I am at this game right now. I'm not really that advanced at Minecraft, so we're going to basically be stumbling through the day-to-days of figuring this game out together. This is not going to be any type of tutorial or learning experience for new players. Well, it could be, but the idea here is just to fumble around and see where we can go with this. Alright, so with that said, what we're going to be getting on here is basically a starting to a mob farm, which I set up the area underneath my base over here. Oh, yeah, by the way, this is my edifice. We have lots of plans for this basic floor of my end game base. Actually, I may as well give you guys a tour while we're at it. I also have a buddy that plays on the server. His base is down that way, and this is my son's little tutorial area. Alright, so I started off around here. This is all later style stuff, but this is where we started off in the game actually. It was right up in here. Let's turn down this jetpack a little bit. This is my very first room. And then I thought that I would have enough space with this area here. And then that wasn't actually true. So we built this over here. And this wasn't going to be enough space either. So yeah, we built up our base to where we are right now with basically all these machines. And this reactor. And we're going to be going to the next level with the design and all this stuff. So let's take a look. So basically up until now I've completed all the quests that give us Alamadium and Aldamadium and Unobtainium. Basically up until Unobtainium. So let's take a look at that. In the beginning, this is all completed. ATM star. That's pretty much what I'm setting out to do. Probably not going to happen. So, and yeah. All right. So back to what I was saying originally. We'll go over here and we'll take a look at the area that I've designed for this. We just basically started working on this last night. And that's it. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a subfloor in between. It's going to be like an access floor for all the wires and cables that might need to pass through the floors. And then we're going to have another floor underneath. It's going to house the mob farm. So I guess what I'm going to do is just plow into it. I might edit it out, the boring parts of actually setting up the terrain here to make this happen. I don't know how much I'm going to be talking throughout the process of doing this, but if this interests you, leave some comments. If anybody actually watches this video, that is. And if you guys want to actually watch me do the long, boring stuff that it takes to get this whole area cleared out, feel free. So yeah, without further ado, let's take a look at the supplies we're going to need. Some white cement to complete this wall. And I think I'll do the subfloor here also in white cement. And yeah, that'll be it. We're going to have to actually drop this staircase. Probably, I want to have it a minimum of at least 4 tiles high for the service area. So that's going to be 6 tiles or 5 more tiles down. So the staircase is going to have to be quite a bit lower than where it is actually right now. So what we'll do is we'll start by taking this off. Now I do have building tools. I'm just doing this because I don't want to screw up the rest of the staircase platform here. We'll start using some of those building tools in a second. First, we got to make sure that we have the supplies that we're going to need to do this, which will be white cement. We're going to need a lot more of that concrete, actually. We'll probably take these Luminex boxes. Let's go take a look at black cement. And we don't have much of that either. Alright, so we might actually have some in our backpack over here. Let's take a look. Yeah, black concrete we have a bit, but no white concrete. So I think mission number 1 is going to be, let's get the concrete going. Now, guys, there is minor cheats going on. I guess you could say, like, we tamper with the weather sometimes and the advancement of the daytime and nighttime, but outside of that, nothing really. Alright, my little cement contraption right over here. The idea is I put the powders in over here, they mix up in here, and they come out, oh, full here, and we have some concrete. That's good news. But let's make a little bit more, because we're going to need a whole bunch. So we will need white concrete powder. Let's go ahead and make a couple of dozen. I need to make some more white dye. Alright, well, let's just get these in here. That's also another thing we're going to be working towards is auto crafting, which probably we should be doing first, but I just want to finish off this mob farm so I don't have to grind out ender pearls and wool anymore. So yeah, this pops into this mixing machine, adds a little bit of water, and it comes out through here onto the other side with a little bit of concrete. I'm sure everybody's familiar or maybe has their own other method of doing this, but this is the way I do it. It seems to work for me. Alright, let's get some black concrete powder. Oops. Which will be this one here. We'll grab a bunch of stacks of this too. Throw them up in here. Oops, not that one. Alright, well, while that's going on, we'll go back outside and start working towards clearing out the appropriate amount of space. The tedious task of removing area in survival. But this is what we do. Alright, what's this set to? I don't know if anybody out there is familiar with this tool, but it's very handy. Destruction tool. And it's going down by a depth of 16. Alright, I think we're good to go. Anyways, if it goes down too deep, we will... Oh no, it's perfect. We don't want it to go too deep. Okay, something's up. I must have put it on the side. See, the beautiful thing about using this tool is that it sends all these materials to the void. But if you make a mistake, you can also reverse your mistakes. So, for some reason, I'm mistaken here. Oops. I'm gonna go like that, and we're gonna... There we go. We'll bring it up to a depth of 5. Alright, perfect. There we go. Now, I don't want to go too close to this outside wall. think this is just Dire Things. Uh, Shout out to Direwolf20 because I've been watching that guy for years, and honestly, without people like that in the Minecraft community, I don't think anybody would be able to really do this stuff. So, all right, looking good. Now we're not going to be building this entire room into a mob farm, just a section of it. And let's change this up how we're doing this now. We're going to attack it from this direction. So these episodes are going to go pretty quick, I can imagine, if I'm going to be doing this type of building. So maybe we'll do 20 minutes of this, and then I'll come back once I'm finished in a new episode, which we'll be getting to very shortly. So just a good idea that I had. I don't know if anybody will actually watch this. If you're interested, you can follow along. And if you really like it, leave a like. And that's it. If you guys have any ideas about my lack of knowledge or any ideas about what you want to see in this, let me know. And we'll take it from there. I've never actually talked on YouTube or tried to do anything like this before. So I guess as the process goes along, hopefully we'll get much better at it and get some better equipment too. All right. Looking good. So we can't take anything from 3 blocks, 2 blocks. It has to be 3 blocks or higher, sorry. Let me know in the comments, guys, if there's any other dads out there who enjoy playing this game. I'm sure there is. I don't really get a lot of time to do this, so when I have time, I'll make a bunch of episodes, and when I don't have time, we'll see. But my idea is to get this mod pack done, so could take a few weeks or months, who knows. You know what? Maybe we will just go all the way to the back wall, get it over with now. So let's do that. And actually, as a matter of fact, while we're doing that, let's change the depth to 16. There we go. Yeah, I think we can get away with one more. In any case, we can always bring it back with the undo. Alright, perfect. We'll worry about that little sliver later. It's pretty cool how it works. Minecraft's come a long way since 2013, 2014. Alright, we don't want to dig too far outside of the mountain, because we want to keep the environment as pristine as possible away from our base. So that looks good. I think we're good here. Yep. And then we'll take out all of this area. Whoa, we got some oil here. Alright, well, we'll deal with that later on. We'll deal with that off camera. Yeah, you gotta have a lot of patience to play this game. Unless you're one of these new age guys that knows computing. LOL. There we go. Be very careful. Well, again, it does have the reverse, but if it hits machines that have certain things on them, there is a setting in there that it won't destroy machines, but it does happen. I've learned the hard way. And you will have to redo all the machine settings. Alright, well, I was hoping to get this area cleared out in this episode, but what we will do is we'll come back in the next episode with a fully cleared area, and maybe I'll even lay down the tiles, or maybe I'll wait and I'll show you guys how I do that, and then we'll skip through a little bit and come back once I've laid out the area here and here. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave some comments about it. And like I said, if anybody actually likes this and watches it, don't hesitate to leave a like. Alright, see you guys in the next episode.